Hello everybody, welcome to our weekly Facebook Live. Hey Missy, I have a few things tonight. It should be pretty quick. Somehow I fit everything in a basket. The basket will be for sale as well. Just comment sold and whatever the item is, and if you're local pickup, we'll just put it we'll put it aside for you. You can pick it up whenever's convenient for you. If you need an item shipped, I need you to message me your zip code so I can send you a PayPal invoice. Also later tonight, appearing on our YouTube channel, Gray Barn Antiques, is a walkthrough of Auntie's attic. So if you have not already and you are on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. You get alerted to new content, and you'll be able to also sit back at home, enjoy your air conditioning and not have to go out, and you can shop us from home as well. Hey Carrie. So I picked this from Country Roads tonight. It's not old, but it is made in Italy. It's a beautiful blue piece of pottery. It is $16. Handled, pretty little dish. Looks like a big leaf. And then our vendor, Belmont Farmhouse, just brought this in. It's a vintage. It's like I got a copper wash on it. It's metal. It says, I'm going to come around so I can make sure you can see the close-ups on this. The combination, it actually works. It's a little safe. Sorry about the glare. We do have nice sunshine coming through. Wells Fargo Armored Service. And there's the combination on the bottom, made in Hong Kong. So, oh look, it's got little wheels. You can wheel this little sucker around. How funny is that? Is that just not so cute? And that's just $14 for the little Wells Fargo safe with the combination. So I'm going to say this is early 1970s on this. And there's where you just put your coins through there, and they're not trapped forever. The combination is on the bottom. I have a couple of larger items I'm going to show you right now. These are pickup only. We are not shipping these. And again, if you need oops, I'm not seeing all the comments. Okay. And again, so some of you know I'm the only one running this, so sometimes I don't see the comments if something's sold. If I don't say something's sold, get my attention, just leave some comments and say, hey, you know, so-and-so, grab that, you know, to make sure I see it. Sometimes there's glitches and hang-ups, and with only one computer for me to view, I'm not seeing everything. So on Second Thought Furniture, I grabbed this. It's not old. It's a rustic wood metal shelf made in Mexico. So it's two pieces of wood, and you can see how they got the brackets there. It's that soft wood with this metal base, and this is $32. And again, this is a local pickup for this item. I'm going to go through really quick. I only have a few that are really big, that are larger. I grabbed this because this just came in from our vendor, Burning Sensation. It is a nice 5-gallon, does not have a maker's mark on the bottom. It's that aqua colored glass. Hey Barbara, just $24. These are great for holding your coins in that, but you need to be careful because if you hit a point, at a certain point, you go to pick it up. If there's too much weight in it, the bottom will come right out. So be cognizant if you're filling this thing that it's still going to be able to be moved. I recommend if you've got that many coins in it and you want to move it, turn it over on its side first and get some of the coins coming out so you're not risking breaking the bottom of that. And that's just $24 on that 5-gallon glass water jug. I also grabbed from Belmont Farmhouse. This is adorable. And again, this is one, you know, we probably could ship it. I don't know if that'd be oversized, but it's a chalkboard. It's Today's Fine Food with these little pig chefs. And it makes you wonder what they're serving in the pot there, because I do see like a little bone sticking up. And that's just $28 for this cute little wood tavern chalkboard of Today's Fine Food being served by a couple of boars there. And that's just $28. So those are the larger items that were on the floor. I did the floor. This has got some nice weight to it. It's an older one. This is from Jazzy Junk. There's no marks on it. It's just $19.20 for this nice cast iron floral basket, orange and multicolor doorstop. So that'll hold your door open. Put that on the floor instead of the glass. And we're going to go into the basket. I'm going to move this over here. And the basket will be for sale after I have emptied it out. Just made it easier today to go around and gather. From Betty's Treasures, we have this, they're swans, and they kind of shape, not quite a heart, but you can see it's a pretty Lenox heart swan dish. Legacy Edition Swan Basket made in China, so it's the newer Lenox. It's just $9.60 for the Swan Basket from Lenox. And that's from Betty's Treasures. From Picking Wildflowers, I have an older straw floral purse. Don't see any. Is there a strap in here? I don't see a strap. There's no strap. I don't know if there ever was another loop on this. There might have been. I see just one loop. No strap. It's a cute little clutch. And that's just $16 for the store. This is perfect for this time of the year for summer weddings and whatever, going out at night. Just very cute little clutch for $16. From Redreamable, this was just recently reduced. It is a emerald green, hand-blown green dimpled pitcher. Has the clear handle. It has the pontil. It's not completely smooth, so it is hand-blown glass, and that's just $7.20 for the emerald piece of glass. Hello, Linda. And again, just comment sold and what the item is, and yes, we do ship. If you're watching this at the replay, I will put in the title on the top, replay. This might pop up for you as showing live at 7 or 8 o'clock at night. It is not live, which is why I have the replay in the title. That's just a thing that Facebook does. Things that they're saying are live, which are no longer live. So I grabbed this adorable postal scale from Burning Sensation. It's just $14.40. Let's come around so I can show you the close-up of the writing. It's got, you know, some paint loss and stuff, but just so you can see. Very cool. These are great little decorative pieces. I have a couple of little postal scales and egg scales, and I like to display my little on a shelf, and then I can put another little knickknack on it. They look really cute. I use them as like a display piece itself. Also from Betty's Treasures is this pretty ruby glass, and it's got like a, I don't know what you would call that. It's not engraved. It's a vase with bird's nest on it. It's like applied white, and that is ruby glass, smooth pontil, so that is hand blown, and that is $14.40. The cast iron door stopper was $19.20 for that one. I'll take that in. Oh, thanks, Don. So, and that is, I'll bring this up so you can see it again. And this does have good weight. It's not hollow. Green base, and it's like a orangey mustardy kind of color with the blue bow on top. And then the back is just the orange finish. It's in really good shape. And it's got some good weight to it, so it will hold your door open, or books if you want to use it as a cute little bookends as well. So, hey Linda, another Linda. This is our Linda that actually has a space here. This is an odd number here. I grabbed this from the Hip Chick. This is $9.10. It's a nice little iconic religious piece. Mary is not attached. She's looks like she might have been at one time. So you can do a little dab of glue on that if you wanted to. And that's just 1951 is marked on here somewhere. So I know people, these are really collectible, the little religious iconic pieces like this. And there's a small hole up here, but I really don't think you could hang it very well. But it does stand very well. Like I said, a little dab of glue on Mary if you wanted to keep her from moving around in there. Now I grabbed this from Good to Go. This is very interesting. Made in India. It's brass and wood. Okay. It is a knife and fork set. And I'm going to come around so I can show you. Now somehow I got a cut on my thumb today, so it's driving me crazy. So I've not been having the best of luck with functioning with things like this. So you push down and you just pull it out, and here's your fork. There's a little sheath in there, and it has little feet, so it stands on the table. And then this end is your little knife. So it's a sharp knife. So that's a little fork and knife set. Hand-carved wood, footed little brass piece. Just very interesting, and that is, oh, he's got a, people like to do prices that I can't do in my head. $23.20 for that unusual piece. Oh, my bad on that blue dish. I'm seeing that she actually had marked this down. I did not, I just saw the orange tag. There's 20 on this side. She has 15 not marked firm, so this is actually $12 for the Italian blue pottery leaf-shaped dish with the handle. Hey, Bristol. Another piece from On Second Thought. She makes these. It's a mason jar with a beautiful little decoupaged and painted rooster on it for $6.50 firm. That's very pretty. I know the sun is now coming in, so if you need to see something, if I had to come around and you need me to hold it up, let me know, because I know we're getting a little issue with the sun. This is from Pickin' Wildflowers, vintage wooden textile mill spindle. It's a beehive shape. It's called, it's 12 inches tall and it's $11.20. No vintage Christmas. I have a piece of Christmas, but it's Wedgwood. I don't have any vintage Christmas up in tonight. So I posted a couple things earlier today and they sold right away, the little Santa basket, but it had chip on it. So, but more has been bringing in, and they're going to continue that Christmas shelf past July. So there'll be more Christmas coming in, and some of the other vendors are going to start bringing in Christmas as well, because so much of it's been selling. So we're going to be bringing in more Christmas. So, and that's really cool. Interesting. I don't know the holes in it for. So this is I grabbed this round Wedgwood box. I'm going to come around so we can actually see it. This is called the Children's Friend. It's Santa Claus, and this is from Jazzy Junk for $16. I just want you to see the top of it. This is a ceramic. It's porcelain, as you can hear it. And it's got the story of Santa Claus that goes around. Pretty images on it. And there he is, the original Santa Claus. And that's from the Wedgwood Collector Society. Yeah, me too. I love all the Christmas. So it's an unusual piece, of Wedgwood. So if you or you know someone who collects Wedgwood, that's a very unusual piece, and that's just $16 for that. I don't want to put that on the scale. That's a good idea. I found one piece of Old Country Roses from Royal Albert. And this is the kitty cat from Royal Dalton. Old Country Roses is actually the #1 selling Chinaware pattern in the world. So these are the fantasy pieces. Obviously this isn't the dinnerware. And this is $20 from our vendor, Vintage Crush. And you can see it's hollow. It is a fine porcelain, and there's your Country Roses on it. And there's a lot of knockoffs. This is not a knockoff. This is from Old Country Rose. So if you know somebody has the dishes, this is a great little gift for them, because it's something you probably wouldn't buy yourself, or you might. It's great for cross collectible cat collectors, and it's very pretty. This is a candle holder. It is like it's got that wrap on the metal, so it's nice and smooth. $8. It is primitive. It's heart-shaped. It's not really holding this candle very well. This poor candle's been beat up. So you can see it's a nice little candle holder. I would not say it's a cording candle, because this doesn't move. It's just looks like an old spring, but it's not super old. And that's just $8. So that candle holder, not a cording candle. The cording candle actually has a thing as to when the time is done. It's time for, you know, the young gentleman to go home. He's been there long enough. Now I did find these nice little vintage finds here. These are those little candy baskets that you used to get when you go to a friend's party when you were a kid. The handles are in there. There are 5 of them for $4 from Andover Junction. They're the little plastic ones. It has the handles. I remember these when I was a kid. My mom, I remember these were put out at all our little birthday parties that we had, and there'd be little bits of candy in it. You didn't get to take the basket home with my mother. Those stayed, and they get used again next year. Cute little basket from Vintage Crush, 4x6, $4.80. Pretty little sewing kitschy basket there. It's got some red and green throughout it with a little handle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we do. In the front. But in the back, we've been leaving, except for the front light here, we've been leaving the booth lights off, and that seems to be helping. And then tonight I'll leave the air conditioning on. We want to let the big fans going, so that pulls it through. I have this fun vintage find. These are from Lefton. These are teabag saucer holders. There's 4 of them for $7.20 from Good to Go, and each one is different. Come around so I can show them. I'm not feeling any. The one has a chip on the tip. Each one is different. This is the one that has the little chip on it. And that is $7.20 for all four. There is no holder included, and again, the one has a tiny chip on the tip. This is a great deal right here. Just $4 from Redeemable. It is a set of 6 melamine little plastic fish dishes. And this is priced for all. $4. Am I seeing that right? Sit still. Yes, $4. You get two this size, and they're each different. This is the smaller of them. They are made in China, but they're just really cool little fish plastic dishes, like a medium size. This one's colorful, and there's two like that. Okay, we're on the back of this. This one was $5.50 each. So these two alone were $11. There's actual tag left on that one. And then you get this larger one as well. You're getting 6 fish dishes for just $4. Plastic. They're really just cute, decorative. You don't care if you bring them to somebody's house with little food on it, leave it behind. I grabbed this from Belmont Farmhouse. It's a pretty little evening bag, a vintage one. It's like the white beaded. It kind of looks like a shell. It's got the gold clasps on the top. Ooh, that's nice and clean. It's made in China. It's the vintage style, and that's just $10.50 with the chain. I don't know about you. I never had to buy these. I remember going to prom. My mom had all hers from the 1960s. So we had the really nice old vintage bags, and she kept hers always in the tissue paper. They only came out for the special occasions, so never had to buy an evening bag. She always had those. Another little piece of Lenox, but this is the vintage. This is actually made in USA. This is from the Hip Chick, and this one is just $7. It's called Heart on a Stick. Okay, I don't see the heart on the stick, but that's what it's called, and that's just $7 for that little piece of Lenox. From our vendor, the Bronx Man Cave, I gotta do the math on this. For $15, it is the Johnny Lightning Kiss Mint in Package card, and this is, let's see if I see the year on it, 1997. That's the card in there, and this is the Johnny Lightning Kiss Dressed to Kill. Number 45 is the card, and that is just $15. I know we have a lot of Johnny Lightning collectors. This is a great cross collectible if you like Kiss as well. Also from the Bronx Man Cave. Do the math on that one. I was smart today. I left this computer up so I could do the calculator on it. All right, $21 for a Bavarian license plate. He's got the biggest collection of license plates in our shop, possibly in the area. He's got a lot of vintage, all the way back from the early 1900s to current, from all different countries, different states, as low as $5. This one is $21. So if you know anybody from Belgium, how cute would that be? Or if you're going there or you've been, what a great little piece to hang up in your room. Nice little souvenir. A lot of the college kids love these, the ones from out of the country. Very unusual. This is from, has some paint loss. This is from our vendor, The Looking Glass. She is, for the rest of this month, she is 40%, and then she's going back. She's going to be doing, she goes to, I have these things written down. No, that's last month's. She will be going to 30% in August. So these prices for July for The Looking Glass are only good for this month. So this is just $5.10 for this cute little vase. It's a vintage little vase. I'll bring it up. I want you to see. It's very pretty. The back is plain. She's got some, it's very cute. It's a tiny one, as you can see. It's a pretty little vase. It is glazed completely throughout, so you can use that. You want to make sure that at least the inside is glazed before you put some water in it, otherwise it's going to leak through and it will damage the pottery. So this one is very usable. You can actually put the water in that one. Also from The Looking Glass is a pretty piece of porcelain made in Germany. This is an older piece. And again, this month only, it is, oops, do this, it's times 0.6. So $9.60 for the porcelain piece. There is no damage to it. It's a small, pretty little floral. Doesn't say if it's hand painted, so it might just be transfers. It's got a lot of colors going on in it, which is unusual. So it's a pretty little piece of porcelain. That is an antique. Look at our stamp on the bottom. So this would probably be around anywhere from like the late 1890s to about 1915 on this piece of porcelain. It's in perfect shape. $9.60 on that. And the last is a large item from our vendor, Andover Junction. I grabbed this nice big, very sturdy basket with a handle on it. It is just $14.40 for this big basket. And it is, as you can see, very sturdy. There's nothing flimsy about it. So this is a great basket for your home. If you're going shopping, you know, I mean, you can actually use this to go shopping with as well. And I know everybody's using bags and stuff, but why not use a basket? So that's just $14.40 for that basket. So with that, we are going to wrap it up. I'm going to kill the lights. I'm going to go home to the colder. The air conditioning is nice here, but with the sun blaring down on my head right now, it's getting a little warm. So I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Thank you for joining me. Again, if you're watching this after 6 o'clock, you're watching a replay, you have to direct message us to purchase. Good night.